loves, it's Rajbala. Let's talk about how to calm down your anxiety. I have made this previous video where I have talked about how to connect with your intuition, and I received this wonderful question that how can I connect with my intuition, with my body, if my body is completely hijacked by feeling anxious. There's anxiety all over me. In today's video, I'm going to share the tips that will help you calm your anxiety while you are anxious. Like all my life, I have been an anxious person. So when I share these tips, do understand that these are all coming from practical experience, and in today's life, the way I live, I am not run by anxiety anymore. So I'm going to break the tips in 3 parts. In step 1, we are going to acknowledge our fearful thoughts that is triggering the anxiety on and on. In step 2, we are giving our anxiety a physical healthy outlet, letting it release from our body. Then in step 3, we are going to calm the nervous system down, but we are not straight up jumping into trying to calm the nervous system without really understanding our fears and without releasing this strong anxiety from the body as well. Part 1 of the video, let's talk about not bypassing your anxiety. What do I mean by this is when you are anxious, accept that you are anxious. Bypassing is like denying it. The more it will keep triggering you more and more and more. What has helped me with anxiety is try to give your anxiety a voice. If it were a person, what would it speak? Like, give it a voice. Let's say I'm going to use this example that I am not a good enough teacher, that I do not believe in my teaching. This thought really triggers my anxiety. What helps me really be compassionate towards my anxiety is treating it like a small child who is just scared. So all these thoughts are frightening thoughts. What does it speak? Journal it. I have filled pages and pages while I have been anxious, giving it a voice. Sometimes it won't be very clear what this anxiety is trying to tell you. I don't know why I'm anxious, but these I am feeling. I'm just thinking these thoughts, like if something bad happened to me, if something bad happened to my finance, if something bad happens to my career, if I lose my job, give it a voice. So in my case, when I'm giving my anxious thought a voice, it will speak like, I'm not a good enough teacher, I don't know everything, I don't have all the answers, I'm not aware about every techniques, and if somebody asks me something, what if I'm not able to give them the proper answer? What if this, what if that, and this and that, and all those scared thoughts, put it on the paper. And once it's in front of you, you can really understand that these are the thoughts that is making you anxious. So anxiety now has a voice and it has a visual. What does it look like? So now it's very clear what your anxious thoughts are. So that is the step 1, that acknowledge your anxiety. Do not deny it. When every inch of your body, every cell in your body is feeling the anxiety, how do you think that denying it will actually help you release the anxiety? It's like there's a baby crying constantly and you are distracted by it, but what you are trying to do is ignore the baby and do the other work. Will it really work? What you should rather do is take the baby, hold it close to you, tell it it's okay, what do you want? Sometimes that baby, all it needs is speaking what scares him or her. Simple as that. And once when you know why the baby was crying, you can calm the baby down, right? So first step is really understanding why the baby is crying, why your mind is running this anxious thought. Give it a voice. Now as you have journaled all your scared and frightened thoughts on your paper, now you can inquire if these fears are really true. Can you be absolutely sure that this is going to happen? Just like in my case, when I was scared to teach, I was looking for evidence. Like, look for evidence that I am not a good enough teacher. And when I questioned that, is it true? None of those were true because I had no evidence. Nobody ever telling me that I have not been a good teacher. Nobody ever asking me a question and not receiving authentic answer from me. All the evidence that I had was, how am I a really good enough teacher? So all these ridiculous thoughts are just a fear. They have no base. That has not even happened yet, and I have no assurity that these will ever happen. And if it ever happens, how about I cross the bridge when I come to it? How about if that really happened, that somebody questions me something and I am not aware about the answer? So I can be completely honest that, hey, I don't know, give me a day, I'll read about it, I'll educate myself about it, and tomorrow I can answer you better. How about that? So me being frightened about it is no help. But me inquiring these thoughts and base of it and where is it coming from is actually giving me solutions. I can really do something about it. And next time I am not going to be afraid about the same things. I practice it once, twice, thrice, however many times the anxiety shows up, the fear shows up, I'll question the fear like, are you really real? Has it really happened to you? Have you really experienced it? Do you have any evidence that this is going to happen? And if you don't have evidence, how can I believe you? I need freaking evidence. Give me some evidence that these fears are real, that this is exactly what's going to happen. So question your anxiety if they are real, and how does this fear make you feel in this body? You will most certainly feel trapped. So trapped is not an emotion you would want to carry on with. So now let's release these traps by moving into the step 2. In the step 2, you get into the body. Like you got into the mind, you journal it out, gave it a voice. Now get into the body. Inquire your body, where are you feeling the anxiety? If it's in the chest, if it's in your gut, if it's in your shoulder, if it's in your hips, your knees, your feet, your hands, your arms, your fingers, your forehead, your head. Where is that anxiety residing in your body, breathing in your body? Where do you really feel it in your body? Get into the body. You know you are feeling anxious. Where? Inquire, inquire, inquire the body. Every thought we think is being expressed by the body starts to feel it. For me, I have felt it in my chest and in my gut. And I always feel my heart burning, nausea. These are very nervous feelings. I don't feel good in my chest and in my gut. What has worked for me is pounding my feet like fast, fast, fast. I have felt that my anxiety needs an aggressive outlet. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean that punch the wall or go punch somebody else. Find your outlet, like shaking my hands. These are aggressive movements, right? Let the body guide you. The body knows how to give it an outlet. It's just the mind try to keep you trapped in those thoughts and identify with their thoughts and do not take any action about it. Set an intention that I want to release anxiety from my body, and just intuitively your body will guide you. It's not a mumbo jumbo thing that I'm talking from my own experience, that each time you'll try to give your anxiety a voice, it will speak, and each time you'll try to catch somewhere, where is it in your body, you will catch it and you can release it. Where is this anxiety stuck in your body, and give it a release. Move your body. Physical activity is so important, because when your body is anxious, sitting in meditation is not going to help. Even the breath work has not helped me when I'm really anxious, because all of this feels like I'm trying to bypass my anxiety without acknowledging it, without validating it. So validate it and then let it move through your body, or start to just dance. If dancing is something that you enjoy, start to dance. Like your body will guide you, moving your hips, moving your shoulders, wherever you are feeling, shake that body part, and you'll feel that anxiety is starting to release. Now when some degree of anxiety has started to leave your body, you can go out in the nature and walk, or any way that your body try to guide you. Just follow that, follow along. Body wisdom knows how to shake these emotions, this anxiety, this thought out of the body. Body is waiting for you to just cooperate, and it will tell you what to do. Now when you have moved through the aggressive expressions of anxiety, now you are ready to naturally come into a state of gentleness. So now your anxiety had a voice, now your anxiety had an expression. So by coming to the third step, you'll already not feel all that anxious, and you might even want to skip the step 3, that hey, I'm all good, I don't feel all that anxious anymore. If you are still willing to take the third step, part 3, I'm going to share 2 very simple tips for you that you can practice when you have moved through step 1 and step 2. That practice breath work and then calming your body. So see the order of the practice. I am not suggesting you to start with the breath work and journal at the end. Here the healing process has reversed because we are talking about anxiety, and anxiety is a very much of mind phenomena, and we are trying to get into the body. So unless we validate the mind, unless we give the mind a validation that yes, I see you, you exist, and I want to acknowledge you and not deny you, the mind will not let you get into the body. And if you are not getting into the body, you are not getting in tune with your intuition. So now in step 3, we are ready to move deeper into calming our nervous system, into calming our body, because now your mind is not constantly triggering you, right? The mind has calmed down. Now we are trying to calm down the body more and more and more. So practicing breath work is very simple. You sit in comfortable position or on a chair, and you try to have an equal duration of inhale and equal duration of exhale. So inhale for 5, pause for 1 or 2, then exhale for 5, and this will start to calm your system down. Equal inhalation and equal exhalation. So that is tip number 1. And tip number 2 is lie down on the floor gently in savasana, arms gently a little bit away from the body, palms facing upward, eyes closed, and you start to relax your body from toes. Like I'm relaxing my toes, I'm relaxing my ankle, I'm relaxing my calves, my knee, my thighs are being relaxed, I'm releasing the stress and anxiety and tension from my hips, I'm relaxing my belly, I'm relaxing the side of my body, I'm relaxing my back, I'm relaxing my chest, I'm dropping and relaxing my shoulders, I'm relaxing my jaws, relaxing my chin and my facial muscle, my cheeks relaxes, my eyes relaxes, my forehead relaxes, my head relaxes, and I'm releasing this anxiety, this heaviness from my body, surrendering into the Mother Earth. So bit by bit, let the gravity do its work, its energy work, and let all the anxiety and stress and tension being released from your body. Let it get released from your body. Allow it to release. And that is the third and the final step. By then you will already feel so calm. And like the question was there that if I'm anxious, how can I connect with my intuition and body? Now you have released from the body, you release from the mind, and now on energy level also you are releasing from your energy body as well. So by the end of the practice you will already feel grounded, calm, peaceful. So now once again you can connect with your body. When you calm down your anxiety, it's very easy for you to connect with the body, because now there is no defense, now there is no resistance that is stopping you to get into your body, right? So ignoring anxiety never helps. Bypassing anxiety never helps. Like you have been trying it for years, has it helped? No, right? So give it a voice, give it an outlet, a healthy outlet. Your outlet should not hurt any person, anybody. So I really hope this was helpful. If there's any questions or confusion you have, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care.